don't want to share this with y'all. I don't want to share this with y'all. I don't. And I don't, so I won't. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Lisa and welcome. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and click that subscribe button wherever it is on the screen. Left, right, left. Today I'm actually going to be doing an assumptions video. So basically you guys sent in all your assumptions about me, and I'm either going to confirm them or dispel any, you know, assumptions that you have about me. I asked you guys last week, I believe it was, or 2 weeks ago, what kind of content you guys actually wanted to see from me, because I have a few ideas myself of all the content that I want to push out and create for you guys. I just wanted to hear from you guys and actually find out the type of content you guys want to see. I did like a little questionnaire thing on Instagram, and loads of you replied with saying you want loads more chatty videos, which of course I can do for you guys because Lisa likes to talk, so why can't I do that? So I've got quite a few assumptions to go through, so I'm just gonna go through all of them while I'm actually doing my makeup. I'm not going to be going into loads of detail about my makeup. Maybe I'll do like a glam routine video where I go into much more detail about the makeup I'm doing, but I will be mentioning the products I'm using while I'm answering you guys' assumptions. So let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing I'm using is my Fenty Skin Hydra Visor Invisible Moisturizer SPF 30. Started actually using this yesterday because I actually bought the set last week and I'm giving it a go. So this is the only thing I'm going to be using for the next week or so, just to really kind of make out if the product is good or not. The first assumption says you want to settle down and marry in the next couple of years. The next 2-3 years, how old am I gonna be? Oh my god, the next 2-3 years I'm gonna be I'm gonna be 28. Jeez. I would say yes, that assumption is kind of almost correct. By 28, I definitely want to be married, or I mean, if I'm honest about it, like, it's really not the first thing on my mind right now. Oh my gosh, I want to be married. Not so distant future, if that makes sense. Yes, I do definitely want to be married and have kids, although I'm not in any rush to have kids. I don't know, I'm kind of conflicted, but I don't really want to rush into having kids when I'm married. I kind of want to do things in my own time. As my mother likes to remind me weekly, my biological clock is ticking. So I don't want to be that old mum that is having her children at like 35. Like, I don't know, that I've just never visioned that for myself. But then at the same time, like, I would like to be a young mum, but I'm young now, but I don't want to have children now. So in the next couple of years, I definitely see those things in the pipeline. And obviously, if God wills those things for me and he wants those things for me, they will happen. I'm going to get into my primer, and this is my Mercier Pure Canvas Perfecting Primer. I'm just going to like read two out at the same time because they kind of like address the same thing. Good vibes, but people think you're mean because you're pretty and don't like making new friends. I am good vibes, I would like to think. I think I'm very good vibes if you ask me. But obviously you're asking me, so why wouldn't I say that? People think I'm mean because I'm pretty. I do get that a lot. Why? Because somebody is pretty and like, damn, am I that pretty? Do I look that mean? Why does pretty always have to associate with being standoffish or being rude? I get a lot of people saying, oh, I thought you were gonna be this way, I thought you were gonna be really mean and not nice, and you're actually really lovely. Oh well, thanks. But it sometimes is kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, Well, thank you, but why did you think I was mean? Why would you assume that I was mean or standoffish? What would fuel those assumptions? Why would you automatically think I'm mean because you think I'm pretty? That doesn't make any sense. Next assumption was you don't like making new friends. Agree but disagree, because I think I'm very friendly anyway. I'm open as I can be as a person when meeting new people. When I first meet you, you can maybe get the impression that I'm a bit standoffish, just because I'm kind of like weighing up my surroundings, observing. That is just me by nature. I've always been that way, even since I was young. It's not necessarily me not wanting to make friends or me not wanting to be friendly with people. I just have to like scope out my surroundings first. But I also believe like you don't have to be friends with everybody. Is that okay? Not everybody's gonna like you. You're not going to like everybody, and that is okay. I just went in and I've done my foundation. Used my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and this is in the shade Butter Pecan. I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is in the shade Cookie. So the next assumption was you're kind of dependent on your parents to have financial freedom. No, I'm not financially dependent on my parents for anything. Obviously I do live in my parents' house. That is out of necessity and wanting to live in my parents' house. I'm trying to make smart, responsible decisions. Next assumption somebody said is that you don't care of what people think of you. And again, for this I would say comme ci comme ça. Like, it's a bit of both. Because I will say that recently I'm starting to really not give a toss about what people have to say. I realized that people always have something to say, like literally always. You can just sit here and breathe. People have something to say about the way you breathe. The kind of position I put myself in, doing the work that I do, having the career that I do, I open myself up to a lot more criticism, a lot more opinions than the average person would have to incur. People always, especially always, have something negative to say. You can literally say 1 + 1 = 2. Somebody will say, okay, but what about 3 and 4, and how dare you forget about 5? People literally feel like they're entitled to say everything that comes to their head. And I don't know if it's just me, but did your mum ever tell you, like, did you guys' mum ever tell you, like, it's not everything that you think that you say, it's not everything that comes to your head that you have to open your mouth and say. Just imagine if everything you thought, under, like, everything that was going on in your brain, you said. Just imagine the shitload of trouble you would be in. Use my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder, and this is in the shade Banana Bread. Using the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette. We're discussing the Clubhouse topic, which was Instagram hairstylist. And obviously Clubhouse discussions usually then spill out onto the timeline on Twitter. I have quite a few friends that are actually hairstylists, so I really do see the other side. I said that how I kind of sometimes I do side with the hairstylist. Most of the times it's not that people just don't agree, they just never liked you anyway, and then they just found a reason just to now just not be nice to you. I was just saying it from my side and how I see things. And obviously being an influencer, as people love to remind me on Twitter, you cannot say, oh, but you're an influencer so you can't say this. People love to remind you, like, okay, hello sweetie, today I'm not an influencer. Right now I'm Lisa sharing her opinion. So Lisa is going to continue to share her opinion, just like the same way you guys want to share your opinions. Why can't I? Because I make YouTube videos during the working week. Is that why I can't have an opinion? Anyways, in the UK, I feel like we honestly have to respect hairdressers a lot more and respect their craft a lot more. I feel like it's vice versa. Obviously, some people have some horrible stories, and there are cases where there are repeat offenders, especially when it comes to hairdressers. If there's a shared mutual respect for both parties, customers and hairdressers across the board, I think things would be a lot smoother and people would be a lot happier on both sides. But apparently I'm an influencer, so I'm not allowed to have that opinion. Kind of my long-winded story of explaining to you, to some extent, no, I don't really care what people have to say, because people are always going to have something to say. I still feel like to some extent you shouldn't give a toss about what people say, because people are always going to have something to say. I could go downstairs wearing a dress that covers me from my neck to my ankle. My mum is still gonna have something to say, because people always have something to say. You were in a predominantly white school. Ipso facto, not true. I was actually in a predominantly black school. I went to an all-girls school, actually. Yeah, the black girls kind of outweighed the white girls by far. Even though I went to a predominantly black school, I had predominantly white friends. So the next assumption is you're not having your relationship online because people are inner. Okay, so that assumption is ipso facto very much true. So lips lined, I'm gonna go in with some gloss, and I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty lip gloss in butterscotch. People seem to think that they have the right to be super involved in my personal life, and I don't hide my boyfriend. I'm not hiding my boyfriend from anybody. I'm not hiding my relationship from anybody, but I just never felt the need to show him or felt the need to share that part of my life with you. If there's content you are never going to expect, like if you just need to write down just something that you know Lisa is never going to do, and that is bring her man onto the screen, honey, that is just never going to happen. Example of people being inner. The other day I posted my video, my vision board video with Peace. Me and Peace, this is my best friend. This is a part of my life I'm sharing with you guys, which I don't have to. Anyways, we're doing our vision boards. I think we spoke about men once in the video, and I think it was for less than a minute. We really didn't speak about men in that video. Somebody then comments on the video saying, oh, when are you going to show your boyfriend? So I said, have you guys seen that video with Lauren London? The presenter asked her like, oh, where's your boyfriend, or something like that, or do you have a boyfriend? And then Lauren London says, do you got a boyfriend? And she says, no. And Lauren London says, well, when you get one. So that is the energy when I came with. So I said to her, so I responded to the person, because sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not childish with the comebacks, but I'll give you a comeback or two. So it's not every day that I can keep quiet. It's not every day. So I responded to the person. I was like, well, when are you gonna show yours? You're talking about my boyfriend, please show me yours. The person then responded, they said something in Tree, which is a Ghanaian language, and they was like, oh, don't worry, I know who your boyfriend is, I'll show him for you. And I just thought, like, what is wrong with people? Like, I just don't get it. I don't see the obsession with, obviously I know that obviously if I'm sharing my life with you guys, a lot of people want to see all of your life, but not just snippets. But again, you have to remember, the parts of my life I'm showing you are the parts of my life that I want to show you. You can feel like, oh yeah, Lisa's showing us this because we deserve and we're entitled to that. No, it's the part of my life that I want to show you, not because I feel pressured into, not because you guys feel like you're entitled to that type of content. So yeah, I just feel, because I've decided not to show him, people make it a big deal like they do with everybody, because they feel like, or with every YouTuber, because they feel like they're so entitled to knowing who you're sleeping with. And I just want to know, like, are you in my vagina? If you're in my vagina, and if we share the same vagina, I would understand the need to want to know who I am dating. But ipso facto, none of you are in my vagina apart from me and my man, honey. So many people are so in on, they want to know everything. They want to know the color of your vagina. So rude sometimes, and it's just, I don't know, it's not necessary. I don't know. But yeah, that is a part of me y'all are never gonna get. I can't do this with y'all. Have you guys seen that LISAJLF video? Like, I don't want to share this with y'all. I don't want to share this with y'all. I don't. And I don't, so I won't. I'm about to put on my lashes. These are from, I think it's called Lash Boutique. A lovely lady on Instagram sent these to me, so I will link them down below. These are the lashes I've been wearing for the past, how many, like 2 weeks. I absolutely love them. Another assumption, somebody said you've always been confident. Ipso facto, not true. I've actually, like I said before, when I was telling you guys about my secondary school experience, I was not confident at all in any shape or form. Even now, I still don't feel like I'm confident. I just kind of know how to deal with it and kind of come across confident. But no, I was the shyest, most insecure person you would ever meet. Very, very insecure, and which is kind of normal to any teenager, kind of discovering themselves and finding themselves. Somebody said you don't embrace your African Nigerian side at all. Ipso facto, not true. People have different meanings of the word embrace. So there's that, but I feel like I do. Let me just stick this lash down. I do feel like I do very much embrace my Nigerian culture. I mean, there's no way you guys can be following me on this channel and not know that I'm Nigerian. I've probably said it about 100 times. I'm very proud to be Nigerian. I'm very proud to be African. I'm very proud of my heritage and my culture. Even I feel like Nigerians just in general are very proud anyway, even though sometimes we can be a bit backwards and a bit set in our ways, but like there's a kind of like familiar feeling to it, and I love it all the same. I'm just really loving this makeup. I'm gonna go quickly and contour my nose while answering a few more assumptions. Somebody says you have a lot of friends, never feel lonely. I don't feel like I have a lot of friends. Actually, I have quite a few friends, a good batch of friends, but I don't have masses and masses of friends, if that makes sense. Sometimes you can be in a room full of people and sometimes you just still feel lonely. Like, it gets that way. It be like that sometimes. Somebody said an assumption about me, you're rich. Not yet, but I'm rich in Jesus Christ, and I'm full in the and rich in the love that God has for me. Okay, God willing, I will be very rich. A rich bitch very soon. Okay, you never get tired of the content you create. I'd say true and false, because I feel like every content creator has those moments where they feel like they're in a rut and just a bit stuck and they want new content. But overall, I never get tired of creating content. Like, obviously you can be physically tired and just a bit worn out, but I truly do love what I do, and I truly do love being a YouTuber. Like, I really enjoy creating content for you guys. Hey guys, so we actually come to the end of the video. Unfortunately, I was actually really enjoying this video. It just felt kind of nice just to sit down and talk with you guys and just chit chat. I will link all the products that I used down below, so do not forget to check out the description box. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video and the kind of more relaxed, chatty kind of feel of this video. You guys said you wanted more videos like this. Thank you to everybody who took apart and actually sent in assumptions. If you want to see more videos just like this, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Road to 50k. I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.